What's better than Shredder? Well, two of them. Look, it's Shredder clones. Look at this. You get a little guy and a big guy with 4 arms, like Goro or something. What is happening? I don't know anything about the comics. I don't know anything about these figures. So let's open it up and see if these things are worth their price. So $39.99 for these two boys. That seems right off the bat like not a bad price because you're kind of getting an extra guy. But I don't think there are any accessories, so maybe that's not a good price. I don't know. Let's open it. Or look at the box and then open it. However I do things in this channel. So you get the top of the box, which is all comic inspired. You got the side of the box, which is illustrations by the one and only Kevin Eastman. Then on the side, look at that. A couple more illustrations by the one and only, what's his name? Kevin Eastman, yes. I'm so proud of you. So obviously we got some of that going on here in classic NECA fashion. We've got some beautiful people all around the board that put this package, the figures, the whole 9 yards together. Couldn't be here without them. Back of the box, that's where you get product shots. Uh-oh, ouchie. What is that goopy blood looking stuff? Then you got little baby damaged Shredder, Foot Soldier, and Casey Jones. Looking pretty sweet. Ouchie, that looks like a fungus. Is he a fungus? Are these just some weird things that I don't know nothing about? Open it up. That's what we're here for. We got this backdrop, which is a street scene, which is pretty nice from the comics. Looks pretty good. Who cares about the box? Nobody cares about the box. Not even a single person watching this cares about the box. Just kidding, I know there are inbox collectors. Now, you've got the what are their names? Shredder Big Boy, Shredder Baby Boy. So we're gonna get these things out of the box and take a look at these disgusting fungus-looking blood things. That's a really cool way to do that. I am actually kind of impressed that they didn't just give you an extra arm with, yeah, that's smart. That's super smart, just plug and play basically. Should have my scissors over here, but I don't. Yeah, no accessories. That's kind of a bummer, isn't it? You get some extra hands, and the hands are just sandwiched in to the plastic, which is, keeps life easy, man. Now, these guys come from our friend Frosty Reviews, so I know you're all probably already following her on Twitter, and if you're not, go do that. And we got to give a shout out to a couple folks that made this all possible, because these were found somewhere else, actually not far from me, by Sponge Freak on Twitter and ISO Toys, which is In Search of Toys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you helping us all out to get this stuff together. They found it, shipped it to me. When I'm done, I'll be sending this right over to Frosty Reviews because, hey, we're all in this together, baby. We're just trying to help each other collect what we want. So let's see if these things are worth all of that hassle of shipping them around and getting them and sending them, and then me doing this and sending them back off to someone else. And you guys don't care. None of you care about this. What we're here for are these big, beefy boys. And by big boys, I mean the one and then the little one. But man, is he ripped. So let's look at this guy. Details are fantastic, which is pretty much always the case with NECA, but these fall in line with that comic book style. Now, is this the same? This is the same comic book style as Zog, and Zog was incredible. These guys are great. I would say that right off the bat, looking at them details and stuff, they're just not as impressive as Zog. They don't have butt carrots. I mean, come on. Look at the details. That's what I'm talking about, man. So obviously you can just like copy paste these molds, print them out, and you got 4-armed boys. But it looks good, that's soft there. So they do look nice. No, I can't complain about that. You got all the extra hands here. All the extra hands. Grippies. For what? You can't grip anything. You have to find something else to give these guys. What's bummer? And then you got slappy hands, which, you know, might as well slap a couple people. And then you've got this little guy. Now he's got some limited articulation, so he's kind of like an accessory, I guess. His knees don't bend. He's just in this squatty pose. And the same things with his arms. His elbows don't. He's got some really limited articulation. Bummer, man, but he looks cool. I like it. Whatever stuff coming out of his cut off arm. Also looking real neat. I like the shape. They kind of look like bugs. I don't know. Are these bugs? They look like bugs. Ew. Ew, what's in the comic? What are they made out of? So let's just kind of check out the articulation of these guys. So his head is gonna go all the way around. He can look down, he can look straight forward. He can't do anything else other than that. No real rocking there. The top arms. So, you know, we got 4 arms here. We're gonna have to do double the work, baby. So his arms can spin at the shoulder, but there's really not a lot of room to get any movement or rotation. So you're gonna have to like really put some effort in to get these arms around. You got some bicep rotation, which is definitely great. A simple elbow here because it is double jointed, but like it didn't need to be. Because you can't use it. Because the gauntlet or whatever is hitting his arm. Weird. Seems like a strange choice, you know what I mean? So I guess you can cut off whatever arm you want. So that comes off pretty easy. I assume it happened on this side because I thought that's what it was in the box. His bottom arms, I mean, same kind of thing. You don't have a whole lot of range because there's really, everything's just getting in the way, right? They don't go straight down against the body, which is a little bit of a bummer. So you don't even have inward motion that's that great. But otherwise, I mean, I guess it's fine. So the whole forearm rotates, which is definitely helpful. And then you've got, let's see, what kind of 90 degrees on the wrists. So pretty straightforward, just not a lot of room because of the metal band around the wrists. So limited for sure. Keep that in mind if you're trying to get these guys in some crazy dynamic poses. It ain't gonna happen. So we got some waist rotation. We've got really no ab crunching or anything other than the rotation. We got the legs, which will go into splits just fine. It's just gonna using that ball joint that we see on pretty much everything from NECA for the most part. So it rotates up there. You got double jointed knees, which are good, but they just can't be used that well because his muscles are so thick. But I guess it helps, you know? And then you've got no rotation down the leg. So not even across here as you might expect. You got the foot, which goes up and down, and then it's on that kind of classic rocker thing. Okay. Man, watching this channel, don't forget that you gotta subscribe to it. I mean, come on. This isn't just for funsies. I need subscribers. Is begging, does that make it better when I do that? It's like, oh, I need you. No, it's don't have to subscribe, but you should. So that I like. I love a battle damaged figure and the fact that it isn't an only option, right? Like you can choose to have him in battle damage. So I'd love to see something like this on a lot more figures. And this cut so that it lays flat and looks like whatever, these bugs or something. It's gotta be bugs, right? That has to be some kind of like bug thing that's crawling out of him. So the little guy, can he do anything? His head kind of moves a little bit, but obviously his helmet is a lot bigger than you'd expect, and it gets caught on these spikes. You got to really be careful if that hook on that helmet gets caught in there. You might end up snapping some stuff off. He's got some fine down, nothing up. His arms are just super basic, man. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Really no articulation on this little guy. He's got some waists going on, and then his legs are on little miniature versions of those ball joints, but yeah, I don't, you can't, he's just stuck because of the knee. He does have ankle articulation, which is nice, so just kind of like you expect, similar to the little baby turtles, but a lot easier to move. And that's it. So he's done, simple. Easy enough. So what do you think? Is this a good looking figure that's worth the 40 bucks? Maybe. When I keep stuff, this would not be one that I keep. As much as I think it's cool looking, I love the battle damage stuff. Like, I love this. I really want more stuff to function this way. Have they done that with a Predator? It seemed to make the most sense. I just remember the battle damage Predator, which already has the arm cut off. I don't think it has the option to do this, which would be great. 40 bucks, you get a big guy and a little guy, and the little guy's cute, you know. Is he as cute as like doing little baby turtles? Little baby Shredder? I don't think so. It's cool to have. He's fun. Yeah, I don't know. These guys are just kind of boring for the most part. I guess you could look at it as 20 bucks a piece or $40 plus you get a little guy. I don't know. I would say $34 would have been ideal because you don't get a whole lot out of these guys, and their articulation seems to be pretty limited. So you kind of get stuck just like not doing much with them. They're just going to be kind of background figures in the most part, for the most part. But I do love NECA stuff, and I don't blame you if you spend the 40 bucks. Maybe some of you are like obsessed with the comic book versions, and you just gotta say yes. And that's okay. It's okay to say yes. And I always feel a little bit bad when I'm like, man, I don't know if they're really worth it, and then I have to send it to somebody that bought it. Whoops. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you enjoy the poses that are about to come your way.